It is. Hold on a second. I need to clear some shul.
We're in Central Time now.
We are. So we're here in Destin, Florida.
Yeah.
We're at a hotel. And we got 2 pizzas. We've had plenty of beers. We've got the news on. We're learning about NASA and the climate. Climate. Man, a lot of shit has happened since our last clip.
Yeah, I think we need to recap yesterday's events, today's events, and then tonight. I don't remember when the last one we made was, but it was definitely before the park where we stopped at.
Yeah, it was, for sure. I'm not exactly sure when that was either.
I don't know. So we got to this park.
Yeah.
We stopped at a Dollar General, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 6-pack, got some dinner, got some small snacks to carry us through.
Generally resupplied.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we saw a biker there.
Supposed.
Mm-hmm. And we were like, hope that guy stays away from us. But he did not.
We got to this park, and it was 4 miles before we thought we were going to camp for the night.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we were tired, it was a long day, and we were like, well, maybe this will work. And we were kind of just, like, scoping out spots. We sat down at a picnic table in the sun. It was fucking cold and windy.
Yeah.
We were, like, right on the coast. We were in Mexico Beach.
It was before. It sucked.
Yeah. It was so cold and windy. And so we were like, well, we can lock ourselves in the bathroom maybe to camp for the night. Don't be distracted.
Should I turn it off?
It looks cool, but we can't. This is. So we were sitting there. We had about 2 beers each, maybe.
At least.
We were sharing our third when.
Brother
what do
Dave.
you know? This guy rolls up on his bike and he's
Brother
like,
Dave.
"Oh man, is this where the bikers meet up?" And we're like, oh, "God, we have to talk to someone else." Unsolicited attention, advice, conversation. We were just trying to chill. We had a hard day. It was long.
Yeah, it was headwind all fucking day.
Yeah,
and
cold all day.
Cold. Yep.
We left from the camper that morning, so it was just so cold and windy. We did spend a nice time on the coast, generally, but, like, the weather just really put a damper on everything, and we were just ready to be done.
Yeah.
So that's why we stopped 4 miles early. But then this guy comes up to us and starts talking to us, obviously crazy, or on a lot of drugs, or both.
Yeah, I would say both, yeah. He had meth scabs on him, for sure.
Oh, really?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little bit much. He was fine. I mean,
but not someone that you want to, like, camp around, and not someone that you want them to know your location when you're sleeping at night. So we were both kind of, like, making eye contact during the conversation. I mean, the conversation was fine enough, but it was so scattered, and he would just say these things, and you'd be like, what? Like, what's going on in your mind right now? Because, like, it's not okay. And we don't want to sleep with you in your homeless camp on the beach, even though it's paradise.
Yeah, he told us we had no options on God's green earth for, like, the next, I don't even know how many miles he said, but it wasn't true.
Yeah, because his life for the past 30 years has been spent in a 2-block radius of Mexico Beach in that area. He was telling us all these stories about, like, this church that he goes to, and they, like, celebrate him as the welcoming committee of Mexico Beach, and he thinks he's the hot shit. And it was just not really a comfortable situation, and we decided very quickly that we were not going to camp there because he would know where we were.
It was slightly better.
Not to mention the pair of scissors and large knife that he had hanging off of his belt. So yet another potentially, like, bad safety situation for us.
It wasn't quite a Jason mask, but it was enough for us to be like, well, let's push on. And so we did.
Which was the plan anyways, so it was fine.
It was, yeah. Every day so far since leaving Tallahassee has been much longer.
Longer than we thought.
Yeah, today
I don't know what's
included.
going on.
We've done 83?
82.
82 miles today.
Yeah.
Schilt. And so we pushed on. Allie found a good campsite for us.
Yeah.
I'll give you all the credit for that.
Stealth.
It was a good stealth site.
It was great.
It was on a public
boat
dock.
Ramp.
Yeah. And so we went back into the woods. We made food. We ate. We drank. We got into our tent.
But we were like right behind this little sand dune that had some plants on it, so it was just high enough to cover our tent, our bikes, even us when we were standing up. And it wasn't the most comfortable spot. It was a little lumpy, like when you laid down on your sleeping mat, but
like
it was honestly
Damascus.
Perfect.
Shout out to Lumpy from Damascus.
Lol.
We love you, Lumpy.
For real though.
Yeah, for real though. You were a bit of a character in Trail Days. You were pissed. You were impatient. That's understandable. Brett challenged you, and obviously you did what you could. But anyway.
We had a good night.
Yeah, we did.
It was safe. We were undisturbed. You went into the fish cleaning station.
Oh my god, that shit smelled so bad. We had a bunch of trash, and I was going to go try to throw it away. And there actually was a dumpster there that we saw the next morning. But the night that I went to try to throw away the trash, the only thing I could see was the fish. It was a fish cleaning cooler, and you could go in and you could clean your fish, and you could leave the carcasses and the heads. And I was like, maybe there's a trash can in there. And so I went in, and it just smelled so unique. It smelled like a very specific type of shit. And
fish shit.
It was just terrible. So yeah, that night we didn't throw our trash away, but woke up the next morning, which was this morning. Every time you drink, you have like a spittle that follows your mouth.
Thanks.
Is
it's for the sexiness factor.
Well, 100% achieved. Is that your last beer?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so this morning, we had a good morning.
Yeah, fortunately we were out of the wind, so it was 40 degrees, but it didn't seem that cold. As cold as 40 degrees has felt before.
Yeah, it was warmer,
It was warmer. We were in the sun.
Yeah.
And, like I said before, we're in Central Time, so I woke up at 6:30, which would have been 7:30 Eastern Time, and I was like, damn, this is so great. We can totally maximize this time.
And we did.
I didn't even wake you up because I was like, it's only 6:30, no worries.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal at all.
We packed up quick.
Yeah, and efficiently, and it was nice. We had breakfast on the driveway of the boat ramp. And I pooped in the woods. It was great.
And I held it. And we booked
yes.
it 20 miles to McDonald's.
It was supposed to be 17, turned out to be 19.6.
Every time we do it.
Every time.
That's how it is, yeah. But we had a good breakfast. We met a cool guy named Jeff, who was biking to Key West from Michigan.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck?
12 days ago. I don't... Really?
Yeah. If he's doing
100 miles a day. That's insane, though.
That would be 1,200 miles.
The entire country.
Well...
Depending on where he started in Michigan, but...
It doesn't matter.
But either way, he was regaling us with stories about 14-degree weather and biking through snow and just,
He was, off air a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I got that vibe.
Yeah.
But...
He had a good setup.
Yeah.
He was good to go.
And he met us when we were sitting in the parking lot eating our famous McDonald's breakfast.
Although today was a bit different. I got 3 for myself.
Yeah. And they had ham on them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got that wrong.
I think it was because I went through the
they couldn't hear you.
Something. I mean, I was right next to the person.
Yeah, you had to stand in the drive-thru for 20 minutes.
I
was wondering where you were. I was like, there's no way he's still pooping inside.
No. No, I wasn't. But I did.
Yeah.
And it was pathetic. But yeah, we got our food. We talked to Jeff. I think that's when your day started to go bad.
Yeah.
Because I was like...
I won't deny that.
Yeah. You were doing well. We were doing well. We had a tailwind today.
Yeah.
Which was rare.
Yeah.
We've only been on the bikes for maybe approximately...
A week and a half?
Yeah, a week and a half, yeah. And we have not had a tailwind at all this entire trip on the bikes.
Yeah.
But today we really did, and we were really able to maximize.
It was like a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind.
It was huge.
At least.
Yeah. It was
it definitely could be felt.
Yeah.
Like you could be in like 3.5, 3.6, no problem. But yeah, it was crazy. And so we know the rain is coming tonight, and all day tomorrow, all day Saturday. And I was like, man, I really wish there was a way that we didn't have to camp and bike and just exist in this rain. So I started looking into some options about, like, I don't know, getting a rental car and, like, sleeping at a free campsite.
Yeah, you were looking into every option possible.
But I don't think that's, like, my... It's just... I'm so over this.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of doing sketchy shit and, like, camping in sketchy places and always being in the way for drivers on the road. Like, I don't care about them, but I care about my personal safety, and it's just something that's been on my mind a lot today.
Yeah.
Because after that, we got onto Scenic Route 98, which is the one we've been on for a long time, and it's been nice. But,
it was some shit,
but then
today.
It turned into a 4-lane highway, and it was terrible.
Yeah, we had people going by us at like 60 miles an hour
Unbelievable. Like, the bike lane would just, like, disappear into the sand side, and there would be people going by at, like, 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know why it was specifically today. Maybe because we did it, like, for 60 miles.
Yeah.
But I was, like, seriously concerned. We went on some super sketchy bridges where, like, the bike lane just disappeared. We had to cross the on-ramps, and, like, people were going so fast. We had to, like, jump onto a sidewalk area. We were on the sidewalk a lot today.
It was bullshit.
It was total shit.
The whole day was bullshit.
Well, the morning was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to turn into the shit show that it actually was, but, like, as soon as we got to approaching Panama City beach area, it just turned into this clusterfuck of, like, tourist beaches and, shops everywhere, restaurants everywhere, 4-lane highway, 55 miles an hour, and it was just so dangerous.
Yeah.
And I was so scared all day.
It was bullshit.
I had a really bad day.
Yeah, you did have a bad day.
There were some times when we were on a bike path, like, I don't even remember what beaches we were around at that point, but it was like a super bougie area, and we were going so fast.
Yeah, we were.
That was you, though, because you were leading, and we're, like, weaving in and out of pedestrians and, like, old-ass people on bikes.
Coming up on your left.
I almost crashed into some of them. I was like, dude, you need to slow down. Like, I can't process this all at one time.
Yeah,
it was insane.
And that goes back to, like, my training as, like, a cyclist was on, like, the
belt line?
Well, no. I mean, the belt line was what it was like.
It was like the belt line.
Yeah, I mean, my ability to cycle was sort of born out of the ability to... Scranton. We're watching the Weather Channel in the background.
Another weekend nor'easter. Oh no! Sorry, Mom. 2 more feet of snow.
Shit.
I'm not jealous. The shit looks insane.
Winter Storm Peggy.
Oh my god.
I was in a band once.
This might be a record winter.
Yeah.
By the way.
I was in a band called Harsh Peggy for a little while. And
I remember that.
Yeah. And this looks like, 3 to 5 inches in Philadelphia.
They already got, like, 2+ feet.
Yeah.
That's insane. Global warming, man.
Fuck it.
But it's also turning into a global ice age.
People don't get anything.
This looks insane. No wonder we've been getting cold weather.
Yeah, it's chilly. But we did have a tailwind, and I was going really fast. I mean, we were able to go, like, 20 miles an hour plus.
Yeah.
For the majority of the day, and I was really digging that. And... so, you know, having grown up as a cyclist in Atlanta and biking with a fixed gear bike with no brakes, I have the ability to, you know, weave in and out of traffic, and I know how to look around so that I can, like, plan what I'm going to do based on what's in front of me. And, you know, I'm not naive. I know that this shit is, like, dangerous and stuff, but... I know how to plan based on what I see. Yeah. And so it's like, I guess as long as everything stays the same, I know how to navigate through it. And so the real issue is whether or not things are going to change. And
Yeah.
today we got through
And
everything okay.
all I
but-
can imagine is that things are going to change, and we're going to be hit by a car going 60 miles an hour. We're going to go flying off our bikes. Our bones might be broken. Our bodies might be severely damaged. Head trauma. All of these things. This is all that's going through my mind when I'm watching you, like, take these risky moves in front of cars and, like,
They're not
other
super
pedestrians.
risky.
Like,
Coming up on your left. Ding, ding, ding. We have these great
it was
bells
just.
now.
Oh,
Did you even
man.
ring your bell at all today?
I did.
Except for...
To those other cyclists, because I saw
Oh,
the puppy
lol.
and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was so much. Today was insane. Felt like a lifetime.
Yeah.
It was so long. We did 83 miles approximately, and it was just like...
It's a long fucking day. Check the
man.
Strava. I mean, I've linked every ride that we've done to Strava, and this one is no different. So, I mean, you can see what we did today. I think our average speed was probably like 15 or 16.
Yeah. I mean, I felt good bodily.
Mhm.
Like, I don't have, like, serious saddle sores that I'm dealing with, so I can sit for a while. I feel strong when I stand, so it's not, like, a body thing at this point. It's just all in my head, and it was just driving me crazy today. I was so mad. And then I went to go pee in the woods, and I got stuck by a cactus.
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
Look, I just looked at it. It doesn't look that bad, but it's like a bruised point of entry where the thorn went in. It's very painful.
Yeah, NCIS would say
And then
that
I got
was
it
like
all
a-
over my fingers, and I was mad. And...
I gotta pee.
But yeah, we passed some other, what appeared to be long-distance cyclists, and they had so much shit. They had, like, front and rear pannier bags, a trailer with a puppy in it, which is the thing that first caught my eye. And I was like, oh my god, look at them. And then we just, like, sped past them in the right lane of traffic because the bike lane disappeared so many times today. And we're just left with no option but to go in the direct path of the 55-mile-an-hour traffic. And that kind of drove me crazy. And it was just, like, such a mental game. And I'm so over this. I'm so over, like, being in dangerous situations and camping in sketchy places and meeting sketchy people. Like, I'm just done.
It's a good thing we are as close
One
as we
day
are.
away.
Yeah. And we've got some pizzas now from a local place that's really close.
Yeah.
We've had tons
But
of
early
beer.
on, you were like, we should probably get a motel tonight. And I was like, yeah. And
well, that's me
that
trying...
became more and more sweet as the day went on, and I got more and more tired. And
Yeah.
so
I mean,
we're here now.
I'm trying to treat you as well as I can while abusing you.
You're not. It's my choice too.
Well, yeah, it is.
Case in point, my potential plan for tomorrow. Like, I want to do this too, and I'm strong and I'm capable and I can put in the miles, but it's just like the mental anguish I go through when we're on roads like this. It's not my body, it's not the weather, it's just the conditions of the road that's really taking a toll at this point because we were on fucking highways.
I just don't
Like,
care about that.
Highways. I do.
I know.
And I got a flat tire.
Yeah, that was true too. Yeah,
Because I rode over some glass or a staple. We still don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of where you went because I was trying to point stuff out, like don't go here, don't go there, and
yeah, and all I was trying to do was to hug the right because the fucking traffic was so fast. And, like, we were near an Air Force base today, so it's, like, all these dumbass military people with these huge trucks.
Yeah.
Like, dualies.
Yeah.
That take up half the lane with their huge-ass trucks, and they're speeding past us at unbelievable speeds. And I'm just sitting here watching them fly by, imagining what can happen
And then, like, F-16s.
to our bodies in my mind.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Eh.
Not to you, and that's fine. We have different opinions, we have different beliefs on, like...
Well, we have different experience levels.
Yeah, maybe that's it, too.
I think that's a
But
huge part of it.
it's really driving me crazy at this point. I don't think I can keep going on 98 and make it to Pensacola tomorrow.
And so we've been talking, and Allie might take an Uber tomorrow to our Airbnb.
It's only 60 miles, and we've skipped so much, and we're not even on the Florida Trail, and I couldn't give less of a fuck about this trail, about this adventure. I'm just over it. If tomorrow is anything like today was, I will be glad to pay however much money.
Tomorrow's gonna be worse.
It is, because it's gonna be raining.
Yeah.
And which is why that's my one hesitation of doing this plan, which is splitting up, is that I'd have to leave you and I wouldn't know for certain
I'll text you
what
every 10
is gonna
miles.
happen.
I can text
and
you
what
whenever
the
you want.
conditions are. Like,
I don't care. I mean,
I know, but like that could be your demise.
I doubt it.
That's not up to you though. It's totally by chance.
Yeah, it is.
And it's fate, and like it makes me scared, and I really don't like it. And I don't trust these people. These people are terrible drivers.
Yeah.
And we're in tourist areas where they all get drunk at 10 a.m. and just drive their car around, and so much can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And your plan is to go over a broken down bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll make it.
What if you get to that bridge and you decide that it's impassable, and you're like 20 miles away from Route 10? You'll just do it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a lot for me to think it's impassable.
Yeah.
And without you being there, I really won't think it's impassable. I mean, oh shit. I don't care about all this bullshit.
Look at this, though. This is what happens on the road. We're watching this ad for this show that, like...
It's like ice road
saves,
truckers.
Like, big rig trucks when they go off the road. Which happens because we saw fucking skid marks on the bike path. I don't know if you noticed, but towards the end of the bike path, there were skid marks that went into the woods, which means they crossed over the bike path and they crashed into the woods. Like, people don't know what to do when they lose control of their cars and they just go anywhere, and so many bad things can happen, and that was just paralyzing me today. I was so terrified.
Yeah, well...
At least there's no snow.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Florida people could drive in the snow if they wanted to.
No, absolutely not. They have no idea how to do it. Maybe the New Yorkers who are here, but... I mean...
No, they can't either. 100%
yeah.
can't.
I don't give a shit about this stuff. Damn, look at that.
Well, for me, I do. And it's not only
shit.
my safety...
Look at that dude. Oh my god, he's going so fast back.
It's not only my safety, but it's your safety, so I feel like I'm carrying the full brunt of the emotional experience of riding bikes on dangerous roads, and it's just gotten to the point where it's too much, so I might be in a nice, cozy little Uber tomorrow.
I think you
Pensacola.
should. I really think you should. I really don't think you should.
I think we'd both have good days if that happened.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the first time that we're agreeing that splitting up is the best option.
Well, actually not, if you listen back.
But we'll see what happens. I haven't finalized any plans, and like, I don't know. It's gonna be a rough day for me emotionally.
Well, I'll text you whenever you want.
I know.
Whatever the increment is that you would prefer.
I know.
I'm not scared about it.
But either way, we're approximately 60 miles away from our Airbnb in Pensacola. We go there tomorrow. We got our reservation for a night early. So we stay there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night too? No, Sunday. So we go there, and our plan is to wait out the bad weather and bike to the terminus, the northern terminus of the Florida Trail on Sunday when there's supposed to be nice weather.
Although I'll be there tomorrow.
You won't though. You're gonna go 10 miles out and back? 20 miles out and back? You don't have to do that though, because we're gonna be there on Sunday. And either way, rent a car on Sunday, drive out to Fort Pickens, take a picture at the terminus, because for some reason we need to feel some sense of completion for the Florida Trail, even though we didn't even do it.
If you don't want to do it, then we don't have to do it.
No, I want to do it. We're going to have nothing else to do on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I want to see it, yeah, I don't know. I don't really care, but it would be entertaining.
If you don't care, we should just drive there.
Well, no, I need to get a picture for Instagram.
You can still get a picture. We can drive there and you can get a picture.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm gonna go over the
I
bridge.
don't think you should go there. I think you need to look at your maps and realize what you'd actually be in for.
Dude.
Because it's supposed to be raining on and off all day, all night, all morning, next morning. Like, and this is the whole point. Like, we've been looking into options just to avoid the weather. The rain is really scaring us because of how cold it's been. I know it won't be as cold, but
it's gonna be
like,
ass cold.
We have biked in the rain
Yeah.
for a whole day before, and it's miserable.
It sucks, yeah.
It's so terrible. But we'll see what happens tomorrow morning when everything plays out. And
the rain is supposed to have already started, I think.
yeah.
But fuck it. Who cares?
it.
I don't
Florida
care.
has been a trip, man.
You wanted to come here.
I cannot wait to get out of this state. I hate it. There's nothing special about Florida to me. I'll come here for vacation with my family, like in 5 years or something when they want to do another Florida vacation. But
next year,
this
probably.
state holds no special place in my heart, and I cannot wait to get out of it because it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm over it, and I want to leave.
Yeah.
A lot.
You should take an Uber.
Yeah, I probably will.
I think you should. I'll pay for it.
No.
Okay, good. I don't want to.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. But
This is the serious decompression and like overview of the day, and fortunately we're alive.
Well,
and there's no broken bones, only broken spirits on one side.
Broken spirit, yeah.
But yeah, nothing we haven't seen before, but
Nope.
also everything we haven't seen before because that road was just unbelievable.
Yeah, 98 sucks. As soon as you get into
It turns into
some bullshit.
sucks.
Yeah.
Because it was really nice, like on the coast yesterday, going through
Mm-hmm.
the area that you were familiar with. It was like,
St.
no,
George
there wasn't a
Island.
shoulder, but like there's not enough traffic to make you scared, so it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But man, these drivers, these cars, it's just paralyzing fear for me.
I respect that.
And that just makes me mad, and I just don't have a good time at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I really couldn't care less if I skip 60 miles at
Yeah.
the end of the state. We're so close anyways.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
I'm, I want to get to that sign, take a picture, and then be done. And then go over
Yeah.
the bridge.
We'll see how you feel after 40 miles in the rain.
I won't
And then
give
you
a
have to
shit.
do 20 miles out and back.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
I think the bridge will be fine.
maybe.
I think
That's
if-
the other thing. He wants to go across the fucking bridge that has been closed down because it was crashed into by a barge in the recent hurricane.
Mhm.
Something you've been, like, actually excited for, and it just is an automatic no in my mind.
Yeah.
No way, dude. I'm not going across that. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
If there's no trespassing signs, like, I'm out.
Which
I'm
is
not
why
gonna do it.
Yeah, that's why it's better for me to go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
By myself. I mean, I might have to release this episode like tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night when
Yeah.
you're safe in the Airbnb.
Yeah, because I think
and
I
you're
will
not
be.
like drowning in the ocean
I
when
don't
your
think I will
bike
be.
crashes through the pavement
That's not gonna
because
happen.
it's like structurally
Unsound.
unsound.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I hope you're right because I really don't want to spend all day tomorrow
Well,
worrying
it's
about
crazy.
you, which I already will be.
I'll text you. But like, I mean, if I don't go over that 3-mile bridge, then I have to do like 40 miles. Of...
You don't have to go out to the terminus.
Yeah, but I'm.
We're gonna do that on Sunday.
We could do it again.
Save it for me.
No.
Wait for me.
No.
Well, then you take the tent and camp out there all by yourself while
No.
I'm in a cozy Airbnb.
I'm not gonna fucking.
It's
camp
gonna
out
happen
there.
because it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be raining, and you're
No.
not gonna want to bike like 60 more miles to do the detour.
I'm not gonna do a detour. I'm gonna go over the bridge regardless.
What if you can't? There is a
I
great
don't-
possibility that you will not be able to cross that bridge because it has been destroyed in the recent hurricane,
No.
which is what everyone has told you. And which is what even the fucking lady at, like, the transportation department has said.
She was a dumbass.
It's impassable. You can't do it. It's under construction. It's not supposed to be open until, 6 months from now. 3 months from now.
My uncle and my cousin both said that it's probably fine.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I hope you have a really fun day all by yourself in the rain, going 3 miles down an impassable bridge, turning around, taking a 50-mile detour around it, getting to the Airbnb at 2 a.m. with your leg broken because you got hit by a car because you were biking after dark.
That's rude. Where's your phone?
I'm just trying to be practical,
Your
and I'm trying
buzzing.
to be safe because that's all been what has been on my mind today.
Well,
yeah.
It'll be fine.
It's the Florida Trail, y'all.
Yeah. What else?
Nothing.
Alright.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'm over it.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.